How you doing, kids? JJD here with another Craft Beer Nation quick beer review. Tonight I'm going to be talking to you about Lakewood Brewing's Mole Temptress. This is part of their Seduction series. So Lakewood Brewing out of Garland, Texas has a pretty well-known, at least in these parts, lines of Imperial milk stouts called the Temptress, which is available year-round. And then they do a quarterly release called the Seduction series. A different one every quarter, which is a variant on this base beer, which is kind of an excellent Imperial sweet milk stout with pretty famous kind of big chocolate notes. So this is the second quarter release. This is their Mole Temptress. I've never had this before. Thanks very much to my Craft Beer Nation buddy and my Texas Craft Beer Community buddy John Sealer for hooking me up. Sharing is caring, and beer mail is love. And I got something coming back at you, my brother. I've never had this beer. Motherfucker of God. It's a gusher. God, why do I always get the gushers? Jesus Christ. I'm going to get in so much trouble. I always get the gushers. So this bottle, it looks to me, kind of reminds me a lot of Lips of Faith looking bottle. You see the appearance, despite being an utter gusher, there's no head whatsoever. Just kind of immediately subsided. Very, kind of oily looking, very dark, very thick, very black. I'm holding it up to the light. I mean, it's a very, very dark mahogany, but for all intents and purposes, I would call this black. Oh, great nose. Really, really a lot going on in the nose. You get chilies right up front. I think they use ancho, pasilla, guajillo, and chipotle chiles in this thing, roasted. So it's got a nice combination of chili notes. You can smell the chiles. It doesn't smell really vegetal and green. Sometimes you get that kind of, like a fresh green chili. It doesn't really smell like that. It's more kind of a roasted, smoky flavor, smoky note. You get cinnamon, maybe like a little bit vanilla, but a lot of just underneath it, kind of the base is sort of a milk chocolate, malted milk ball, roasted malt kind of aroma. Smells really delicious. Smells pretty complex, which is what I like. And this beer's been out for about an hour. It's probably 50, 52 degrees, so getting to be about the right temperature for a nice stout like this. Let's see what we got going on. Wow, that's really cool. Really, really complex, and got a lot of different things going on. Somewhat unique. You get the chilies right up front a little bit. You get the flavor of it. Not a lot of heat right up front, but you definitely get chili flavor. The middle of the swig is, it's mostly kind of chocolatey and sort of roasted malt. And then at the back you get the cinnamon, and you get a little bit of the chili heat, and it's not overly hot. It's about the way I would like it. I could actually use a little more heat, but I've got a pretty chili friendly palate. But you definitely get it. You get it at the front of the taste, and then at the back of the swallow, and that kind of prickly from the carbonation of the chilies makes you encouraged to try it again. So, it's chilies, it's cinnamon, it's chocolate, it's roasted malt, kind of dark cocoa, dark cacao, and then in the back you get the chilies again. I think it looks kind of slick and oily. It feels slick and oily on the tongue. I would say for a stout like this, the mouthfeel, the body is actually a little bit to the light side of what I would be looking for. It's probably light to light medium. But all in all, a very interesting beer that I'm sure as it warms up more will become even more delicious. Definitely worth checking out. Really cool and complex beer. I would put this alongside Prairie Bomb, Mexican Cake, Copper Kettle, if you've ever had their Mexican Stout, which is excellent. Hunahpu, it's Abraxas, it's in that family. Really nice, complex stouts, big, with a lot going on and a lot of different elements. With a little bit of chili, usually at the finish. This was kind of at the first quarter and the fourth quarter of the thing. So all in all, very good beer. This is, again, Lakewood Brewing's Mole Temptress, second quarter Seduction Series release out of Garland, Texas, 9.1 ABV. I encourage you to try to find this beer if you can. It's very delicious, and I think you will enjoy it. That's it. Peace out, kids. Drink responsibly.